From local college stars to guys who just love the game, the Besseker Basketball League is a one-stop shop for summertime hoops, where guys create new backyard memories and relish in the chance to compete. Coach, you guys are back in the district playoffs after a year off last year. What does this mean for you and your team? Welcome back to the Frenzy. Penn National Racecourse is usually reserved for horses, but this week some special guests crashed the starting gates as fans and jockeys come from near and far for the annual ostrich and camel races. The college recruiting process for high school student athletes can be tough to navigate for players and parents, but if you're serious about playing at the next level, there are some things that you can control that could help your chances. Life comes at you fast in the Big Ten as Penn State deals with their first real taste of adversity, but the Nittany Lions say they will have a short memory and they are already preparing for next week's opponent home against Minnesota.
Many basketball players' first shots come right in their own backyard.
As Fox 43's Evan Brooks shows us, a Lancaster County native has taken that to the next level, and his backyard league is creating quite the buzz.
The summer is one of the best times for playing basketball. For Lancaster native Johnny Besseker, he took matters into his own hands, creating the Besseker Basketball American League, and it's ran entirely out of his backyard.
We started a league with 6 teams, 60 guys, and then the next year we got to 8 teams, 80 guys, and now we're at 130 guys and 10 teams. So kind of blew up, and we all just want to play basketball at an organized level.
But this isn't just your average league. It's a full-out show. From live streams to PIAA certified referees to customized jerseys for every team. It's all about making the players feel special.
We have stats kept, highlights, Instagram pages, everything, interviews. So I think it's all great stuff to just keep the player feeling like they're involved and enveloped within the communities.
The BBAL is only in its 3rd year, but Besseker's homegrown operation has made its rounds in more than just Lancaster County. The league even went viral on TikTok.
I was actually helping my mom move some family members out of somewhere, and every 10 minutes I check my phone, and you know, that's another 5,000 likes, another 10,000 views, and pretty surreal. And then, you know, we went from 700 followers to 31K on Instagram, which is amazing.
Players of all different kinds have taken advantage to stay close to the game. That even includes local college players who use the league to stay sharp.
A bunch of college hoopers are out here, so I mean, it's definitely really competitive, so you're always trying to play your best and work on whatever you can. It's fun to get out there and play against them outside of the MAC, so, but no, it's everybody just keeps everybody sharp and gets ready for the next season.
The court full of highly competitive athletes who all just want to win and enjoy being a part of something special.
I love to go out there and play every day, so, you know, having a league around Lancaster, around my hometown, you know, it's only like 15 minutes from me. It's pretty great.
From local college stars to guys who just love the game, the Besseker Basketball League is a one-stop shop for summertime hoops, where guys create new backyard memories and relish in the chance to compete. Reporting in Lancaster County, Evan Brooks, Fox 43. Play Target program is one of the fastest growing in the country, and one of the teams taking aim is the Central Penn Crushers. The team's top priority is safety while striving to reach their full potential as athletes.
The first time I came out, I went home at the dinner table. I was like, this is my sport. I like it, Mom and Dad. So that was that.
It's a tight-knit group on the course for the Central Penn Crushers. The Sporting Clay's youth team has many targets: responsibility, discipline, and sportsmanship, just to name a few. And it's all for a common goal.
They really tend to come into their own when they're in this teamwork, team-type environment, and that's really what it's all about.
Handling firearms safely is at the forefront of every practice. At every stop, the weapons are kept safely open, but so too is the competition. And once the course is reached, it's all business.
The community of Sporting Clays is amazing. So it kind of, not just my shooting, but it's developed me. The friends and being out here doing stuff with something we all like together is kind of what it's all about.
These athletes come from a wide range of backgrounds, but practice isn't just for show. It's the time to get ready for the final stages of the season with other top participants at Nationals.
Nationals is a culmination of our season. There'll be close to 3,000 athletes, 8,000 event entries, and there'll be more than 2 million targets thrown that week.
The Crushers are locked, loaded, and ready to fire on all different types of courses. But at the end of the day, it's all about being safe and having fun.
We work together as a team on the course, and and we coach each other. Definitely don't need to worry about anything else you need to do, so definitely get some stress out and come out here and have fun.
The Scholastic Clay Target program is the official youth program to USA Shooting. As far as nationals, the competition begins in July.
Fox 43's Evan Brooks is here with this really unique story. I mean, to be 84 years old and still going like that is pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? But you know what they say, when you do something you love, you never work a day in your life. Without the generous time that PIAA officials give, high school athletics wouldn't be possible. One of them that's always ready for action is 84-year-old Gene Groff. He's been a mainstay for a very, very long time, and he doesn't plan on stopping anytime soon. They say age is just a number. And if you don't believe me, take it from 84-year-old Gene Groff. His happy place is anywhere he referees high school athletics.
It keeps me young, seriously speaking. If I would quit, you know, I'd just be a couch potato. I wouldn't last long. So that's why I'm doing it, to survive.
Groff has seen a lot through the years. This season marks his 56th as an official, and his love for youth athletics has a special place in his heart.
I had 3 children of my own, and I coached them, basketball, baseball, football, and like I say, I love working with kids, and that's why I've been doing it for so long.
This is not a hobby. It's a lifestyle for the Hanover native. Groff's schedule is packed. No matter, he shows up and shows out every chance he gets.
This year I've been working 5 and 6 days a week. It means a lot to be recognized, really, it does. I mean, that shows they appreciate our officiating these ball games. And this year I've heard it more than I've heard it in the past. A lot of the fans, when we leave, they say thank you.
And as far as retirement goes, he insists there's no end in sight.
My daughter keeps saying, Dad, you should quit. You should quit doing this. I said, why, Lori? I enjoy it. And as long as my legs hold up, I'm going to do it.
The man they call Father Time keeps defying the odds.
It takes a special kind of student athlete to play on the collegiate level, and a lot goes into the process to become one. This morning, Fox 43's Evan Brooks helps break down what goes into college recruiting in part 1 of our college sports recruiting series.
The college recruiting process for high school student athletes can be tough to navigate for players and parents, but if you're serious about playing at the next level, there are some things that you can control that could help your chances.
We congratulate all of these young men and women and thank them for their commitment to our school district. Congratulations.
For high school student athletes to get to signing ceremonies like these, it takes hard work, dedication, and only one school to fall in love.
It's really relieving and kind of happy that I know there's a place that's for me and the place that I get to spend the next fabulous 4 years.
I roomed with one of the girls, and like I ate all my meals with all of them, and it was just so much fun, and it just felt like home.
Only 7% of all high school student athletes go on to play Division I, Division II, or Division III athletics. No matter the sport, the college recruiting process starts at one place, the classroom.
Kids don't understand, doesn't matter how many touchdowns they score or field goals they make or soccer goals, if they don't have the academics, they might get recruited, but they're not going to get the offers from colleges that they thought. I've met so many kids that ended up with no offers, and they were some of the best athletes at their high school that ever went through their school that got nothing, because they couldn't get admitted in the schools.
The NCAA requires a 2.3 GPA to play Division I and a 2.2 GPA to play Division II. SAT test scores could still be required to gain admission to any school. Manheim Township head football coach Mark Evans serves as the school's NCAA liaison. His message is consistent with every student athlete.
Recruiting with the NCAA is obviously you have to have the grades. When I put a transcript out for a coach, if he's giving it back and says, hey, kid's a heck of a player, but I can't recruit him because he doesn't have grades. So they go hand in hand.
Of course, many student athletes strive to make it to the next level. As you look at your college prospects, being realistic is a key part of the process.
Obviously, there has to be some reality to it. That's the key piece. But I think if you have a dream and you have a goal and you have the desire, then it's my job to help facilitate that while maintaining some reality to it as well, saying, look, we can do everything in our power, they're the ones that have to like you, and I can't make them like you. That part of it factors into all dialogues for all athletes with parents and athletes alike.
The hardest thing for parents to do is to evaluate their kid's talent, honestly and realistically, because every parent alive believes their kid at least has the potential to someday be a Division I athlete. But the fact is, there's 1 or 2 of those kids at any high school in the country. But 80% of all athletic opportunities come from Division III, NAI, and junior college. So there's a lot of opportunities other than Division I, Division II.
It's not just playing, it's doing all the film and then reaching out and becoming adults, really, because they are then talking to the college coaches for the first time, and it's a stressful process for them.
Just here in Pennsylvania alone, there are 83 total universities on the Division II and Division III level. If you're unsure of where you might fall, unofficial visits can give a good sense of reality.
When you go on that visit, I want you to go see a practice. So if your son or daughter plays volleyball or basketball, as these kids come off the court, I want you to shake their hands, and if you're getting a neck cramp looking at them as they go by, that's a sign from above. Your kid's never going to play D1 anything unless they grow 18 inches over the next 2 or 3 years. Then you go visit a D3 school next, and you notice the kids aren't much taller or bigger than your son or daughter. Now you found your kid's comfort level.
And if you think schools are overlooking your talent, try a recruiting camp and see how you stack up.
I always worry about our guys, going and being a number rather than I want them to go there and get their best buy for their buck and get the best evaluation they can. So I'm always encouraging them to, shoot for the stars. There might be a couple camps that are beyond our reach, but hey, you go there and have a great camp and you wow them, who knows what can happen.
Next week, we'll take a look at some of the elite local prospects around the area and what's gone into their recruiting journey and why schools all over the country are vying for their services. Reporting in studio, Evan Brooks, Fox 43.